Hi, I'm Sheila L. Haidt, world-class astrologer, tarot master, spellcaster, medium, and all-around magical being. And I'm here today to talk to you about this week's astrology. But it's more than just this week. It is the beginning of an era. We have entered a new era, a new phase of being humans on this planet. And a lot is going on. So I'm going to read from my notes, and instead of giving you day by day, I'm going to tell you what's really going on, because there's more than day by day happening. There is literally a handful, an era. It's a lot going on, and it affects all of us. So we'll start with the fact that this is the time of Aries. We are in the springtime, which is the beginning of the new year, the zodiac year. So it's an Aries time. That means the sun, the life force, is in the sign Aries. Also, unprecedented, or just about unprecedented, hasn't happened in many years. Not only one planet in the sign of Aries, but 6 planets. That's 5 and 1, 6 planets in the sign of Aries. There are only 10 planets. So that means that 60% of our energy is all showing up in one way. 60% of our energy is expressing itself with one voice. So what are those 6 planets? Mars. Mars is the planet of how we get things done. Mars can also be called the god of war or of conflict. Mars is engines, but mostly Mars is about making sure we get from point A to point Z. Mars gives us the force to do that. So on Thursday, April 9th, Mars goes into the sign of Aries. Mars is the ruling planet of the sign Aries, which means that is going to be big energy, very big energy. And we all need to handle that energy appropriately. So, Mercury on April 14th, so from the 9th of April to the 23rd of April, all of these planets, these energy forces, will be in the sign of Aries at the same time. Mercury, the planet of how we communicate with each other, the planet of how I let you know what's going on with me and you let me know what's going on with you. It's how we gather and process information, is also in Aries. Mercury, thought. Aries, not so much thought, lots of action. We're going to have to be careful of how we use our thoughts, because they're going to want to go 190 miles an hour. This is not advised. Then the planet Saturn and the planet Neptune and the sun are all right now in the sign of Aries. Saturn, structure and discipline. Neptune, dreams and spirituality. The sun, the life force, the heart, the creative aspect of us being creative as we live our lives. And on the 17th of April, we have the new moon in Aries. And new moons and full moons are really strong energy, what is the word I'm looking for? They not only display energy, but they act that way. They exhibit energy, they express. And what you've got to do is you've got to know that from April 9th until April 23rd, everything is going to be, everything that we know of as far as those 6 planets are concerned, will be in the same sign, the same power force. Now, when that happens, and I'll read what I've written here, whenever 3 or more planets are in the same sign, that's called a stellium, Latin for star. It's a stellium. A stellium is a gathering of forces. That's 3 or more in the same sign. This time it's 6. A gathering of forces, different subject matters, the sun, the moon, Mars, Mercury, Neptune, Saturn, different subject matters, all gathered together in the same sign, all looking to do the same thing in the same way. It's kind of like having a family of a lot of siblings. And if you affect one sibling, you bring in all the siblings. That's how a stellium works. So if you please one sibling in this family of 6, all 6 of them like you and will help you. If you displease one sibling in this family of 6, all 6 of them will not like you and will work against you. So with 6 planets in Aries, passions can run high, and caution and sense are often thrown out the window. Please do not do this. Don't let this happen. It does not have to be that way, though. All of these planets in Aries also give us the almost superhuman ability to move mountains, to achieve great things. If we stay centered and grounded, we can achieve the impossible. We can make it, whatever the it is you want, we can make it happen. Aries likes a challenge, and Aries likes to win. So your task is to consciously use the power force of Aries and not let it use you. And what do I mean by use it and not let it use you? I mean this. If your passions, Aries rules passion, and passion isn't just lust, it's anger, it's joy even. If you let your passions rule the day, you let your passions rule you and the outcome. If you say, if you say, this is my passion, this is what is important to me, I'm going to use this energy to achieve it, then the universe goes along with you. This time with the 6 planets in Aries, it's a life-changing, history-making, transformation-inducing combination of powerful energies that will and are changing us and life as we know it forever. That includes you personally, us as individuals, and the governments of countries and societies. This is an important part of the Great Unraveling, and it's introducing us to the new Aquarian age, the age of the humanitarian. Emotions will and can run and ruin your life if you let them. You are responsible for managing them well. My prescription for this time, especially starting on Thursday, the day Mars enters its own sign of Aries, is the same as last week's. Chamomile tea, drink plenty of it. Tap some of it on your wrist, your pulse points, behind your ears. Cool yourself down. Wear ankle weights. It'll help you to stay grounded. Take naps. Your energy system is saying it needs to rest. Pay attention to it. Eat ice cream. And as someone pointed out to me, and eat chocolate. Also, this is important, do not wear hot colors like red or orange or yellow, and do wear lots of blue, shades of purple, and wear black, because colors, whether we wear clothing or we carry purses or notebooks or we use jewelry, colors subconsciously affect us. You don't have to remember that you're wearing a bright, brilliant, hot color. Your system knows it is, and your system will follow along with that energy. But if you calm your system down by wearing calmer colors, you have a really good chance of making it through this next 3 weeks without causing yourself lots of regret. So remember, I am only one, but I am one. I cannot do everything, but I can do something. And I will not let what I cannot do interfere with what I can do. And on that note, peace, above all peace, within and without. Bye.